Hey everyone, Wolver Monkey here. Got a little bit of a training video for you today in one of the not Mech Warrior, Alpha Strike games that we were playing. You may have noticed some buildings, and I was going to show you guys those a little better. A while back I ordered some 6mm ruined buildings from Gamecraft miniatures. These are the mat board buildings. If you don't know what mat board is, it's typically it's that colored cardboard that they put around your pictures if you take it to a framing place. This stuff's pretty thin, however. It's not real thick, millimeter or two, I guess. But anyway, I ordered one set. It's about 30 bucks. It came in a bunch of flat sheets, cardboard sprue if you will, and they had these little tiny micro attachments that I had to cut with a X-Acto knife or a hobby knife. Then they popped right out. They went together stupid easy. So I'll show you show you what I picked up. So here's the first one. So when you get these, obviously it's a kit, so this would be one piece and that's one piece, and they just have a, I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but it's got like a tongue and groove kind of thing like that on the corners. And it's cool because you get a little extra pack of floors, rubbled floors, and you can do whatever you want with them. So we got a corner piece. Where's the rest of this shit? Here it is. It's another building. So these are so easy to put together. I really like these. And the corner pieces, I says you guys can do whatever you feel like doing with them. Use as many as you want, as little as you want. However you want to do. You can get the same kit 2 or 3 times, and just by putting different floors in different buildings, different floor pieces in different buildings, you can get different looks. So these go together with just plain old white glue. I use the fuck is that? Dead spider. I use the we have a craft store here called Pecatans. It's fast drying, super tacky white glue. So the shit dries within minutes and sticks really well. So I glued all these together, and then I took them out in the garage, just sprayed them with plain old gray primer, armory gray primer actually. And after the primer dried, and I gave them a pretty thorough hosing inside and out. Some of the insides are a little harder to get, but because of all the windows you manage. I brought them inside and gave them a couple black washes to make them look dirty and beat up and shit. There's another, you get 2 like this. Again, you can simply make them look different by putting different floors in it. This one's got 3, this one's got 2, all at different heights. Well, this one's pretty close to the same. And this is, they go together really easy. They paint up really easy. You get one big one like this with a small corner. Let's do 2 floors in there. This one's a little top heavy, so maybe you can put a bigger floor in, I don't know. Or if you mount them on a base. I don't like to base my buildings. That way I can mix them up every time so they're different. You get a factory. Ruined factory. See, here's a wall that I haven't washed yet. So that's what it looks like with just straight primer. If you just want to hit it, throw it on the table and go. So I made mine kind of dingy and ugly looking. And then you get this big ass building. This is the side that's not washed. This is just straight primer. And then there's the washed sides. And I put a bunch of floors in there. So yeah, if you just hit it with straight primer, it's going to look like that. Which, you know, fuck it, it's still a ruined building, and if all you care about is having something there, then it's there. I like to make them look at least a little bit beat up, so hit them in a black wash, make them ugly. I might have washed them twice even to get them that real dark sediment color. So you get all of these buildings here for like, get that big one out of the way. Get all of this for like 30 bucks, which isn't bad really, I don't think, considering how much resin pieces cost, you know. He's got 3 different sets like this. I did order another set. Push these away, and the nice part is they are paper, so if they fall they generally don't break. So I did order a second set. However, the second set I ordered did not come in sprues or flats. They came in these little baggies. Each building, this particular set has 2 not ruined buildings, 2 good buildings, so it came with roof pieces. And then I came with those 2. Here's a ruined building and a small ruined building and another ruined building. So you see they kind of have a little bit of a gray look to them already, but they're kind of white on the inside with all the burns from the lasers. And it also came with a whole bag of floors. This one seems like came with even more floors than the other set did, which is cool because whatever you don't use you just save, and if you get more of these, which I probably will because there is a third set still, I can just use these on the other ones. Or even as I'm looking at it, I see this nice long piece, or maybe a medium piece, and just make a corner wall all by itself even. I'm sure I can come up with some shit for that. But anyway, so take these out. So as I said, they're just, you can see how thin that is. Just poster board, really. I mean, like double extra thick poster board, mat board. So these are ends. Why does this one have 5 walls? Oh, I see. I can jink it up if I want to. I can do either walls. Sweet. I don't think this one goes to this one. Anyway, they just fit in like that. And I would use the highly scientific method of putting a pile of glue on a piece of paper or whatever. Squirt a big pile of glue and just use the scientific finger method. Blot the glue on where I wanted it to, and then just stick them on, stick them together like so. And I generally would do one corner like that, let that dry, and while that's drying I would build the opposite corner, and once that's dry I would put glue on the 2 and join the 2 pieces together. I suppose you could paint them beforehand if you wished. You don't necessarily have to. I think it's easier to just spray them with some stuff. As far as putting the floors in, for those that may or may not know, see, I didn't even open this yet, so it's got a fucking staple in it. Oh well, we'll just tear this shit. There we go. Brutal. Okay, oh, that's a big ass piece. Let me get one of these little pieces out. There we go. Okay, so we have a little corner piece. So if you're going to put a corner in, I would glue this like so. And once that's glued, just take the corner piece, put a little glue on either side, pick which floor you want it on, and you just stick it in there like that. So there you go. I want that floor piece right there. And you let it dry. And so with that fast drying super tacky white glue, it's just a matter of not even a minute. You don't even have to hold it in there very long, to be honest. It glues in pretty quick. So that's what they look like. The mat board buildings from Gamecraft Miniatures. I'm really happy with them. I will be getting the 3rd set eventually. Maybe another copycat set or 2 just to make things a little different. One thing I have not tried, and I don't know if it's doable, feasible. To me it is in my head, but that doesn't mean it's right. The non-chewed up buildings, where the hell did it go? Here they go. Like this guy. So he comes with a roof, 2 pieces, and sides and fronts. So I was thinking, since these are just mat board, if you wanted to, you could even get the sets, and I guess I'm thinking like maybe some wire cutters, something with a little oomph to them besides regular scissors. Snip this out. You know what I mean? Make your own ruins. Figure out how you want the building to go. Maybe draw a pencil line on it. Or you want the ruins, how craggy you want it to be. And just take some snips and snip out a shape and make your own set of ruins. So that's kind of, I think that would work. I haven't tried it yet. This is a complete building, and I have another complete building, so I may get this set, the same set again right here, and sacrifice one of the non-rubbled buildings, non-ruined buildings, and see how that works out. Same too, I'm sure you could take one of the ruined buildings if you want to buy the same set and just snip away here and there. Change the outlook of the building. So now you're probably wondering, well, what do these things look like with some miniatures, right? So they actually look pretty good, I think. So I'll throw a couple buildings here for you guys. Like so. How's that? That's totally not centered. That's what I get for looking at reality and not through the camera. Okay. So anyway, with Mech Warrior, I keep saying Mech Warrior, god damn it. Battletech, Alpha Strike. So it gives you guys a good idea how big the buildings are compared to a mech. Obviously that's why I bought them. I do have some other 6mm miniatures and some other rules for actual regular 6mm war games instead of just Alpha Strike and Battletech. So I could use them for that also. And in that regard, there's a tank, so you can see how big they are compared to a tank. And here's a squad of humans about to get ambushed by a mech. So it gives you an idea of how big the buildings are for 6mm, not Battletech miniatures. So that's all I got for you guys this time. I will have another building terrain video coming up as soon as I get the package in the mail. I'll show you guys another company that makes some really nice MDF buildings. But until then, this is what you got. Hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching. All the people that come back every week, or whenever I post a video, come back every video and watch and leave comments and stuff. I appreciate it, I really do. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and talk to you guys next time.